Record. All right. Good morning, everybody. Um, thank you for coming to class today. We are going to start seated. And as I was mentioning just prior to hitting the record button, I took a workshop yesterday on yoga and osteoporosis. And a lot of what we are already doing in our practice is so important and pretty much spot on. So I was feeling really happy about that. However, there is so much more we can do, and we're going to play with a little bit of that today. In particular, and sorry if you're already here, you have to stay. Um, in particular, some core work and some dynamic movement work. Um, as the one teacher said, and I'm blanking on her name that quickly. That if we're just doing, say, a bicep curl at the gym, that is only one movement of the bicep muscle, and that we really want to use our bodies in a dynamic way in as much range of motion as possible so that the muscles get all of that use and they help pull on the bones, which helps the bones grow a little bit. But more on that later. Let's start by sitting well. So move the flesh out from the sit bones if you want to sit up on a blanket or even in a chair for this portion of class. You can sit in a chair. And always, if the knees hurt while they're crossed like this, please change those and straighten the legs or do something that feels good. And then close the eyes. And start to take a nice deep breath in and exhale it out, ideally through the nose. But if you're stuffy or for some reason don't feel like you can get a deep enough breath in or out, then breathe in a way that makes sense for you. Taking the breath in and exhaling it out. Good. One more like this. And exhale out. Good. For the next 5 breaths, I want you to inhale as deep as you can, like until there's just nothing left. And I really want you to use your lungs, your ribs, your diaphragm, everything to take the deepest possible breath in. And then you can just exhale it out through nose or through mouth. So wherever you are, you start where you are. Inhale. And you don't have to go that long. I'm trying to get every last little possibility. Inhale. And 3 more. Inhale. One more. And then a few normal breaths. Just inhale, exhale. All right, next 5 are exhales. So you're going to take your normal inhale. You are going to exhale until there is absolutely nothing left. Try to keep your chest open. Try to keep everything open. Don't collapse in, but use the core here. So take a nice inhale and exhale. And inhale your pace. Don't follow mine. Two more. Don't give up on that exhale. Make sure it's all gone. And some normal breaths. Whew. Good. Just breathe. And then take the arms out to the sides. Let's take a nice inhale. Exhale to your heart. Interlace unless you cannot. You know who you are. Take the arms up wherever you can. And exhale, just let go. Good. Just one more like that. Exhale to heart. Interlace, press it out. Take the arms up. Exhale, release. Good. Roll your shoulders, everybody. And then take the arms out to the sides and turn one thumb down and one thumb up. And then make your arms as strong as you can. In other words, if you could like grab, in fact, go ahead and do a small, easy fist, like you're holding onto something on both sides. Now, I want you to pretend that both arms are trying to press back. So feel the work in the back body. Try to keep it even. Good. And now imagine you're pressing both arms forward. Should feel a lot of work happening. And then turn one thumb down, one thumb up, and switch. And switch. Both of mine were going the same direction. And switch. Try to keep that tension in the arms. Switch. Woo. Switch. Anybody feeling this yet? And switch. Keep that tension in the arms. Switch. Good. Couple more. Switch. Two left. Switch. Woo. And switch. And let go. Woo. Good. Roll those shoulders out. This was part of that workshop yesterday. Just a little work in that upper body. Good. Take them back out again. Soft fist. One thumb down, the other thumb up. Whichever thumb is up, just look in that direction. But fire up the arms. Don't let them just hang out there. Good. And then switch the thumbs and switch the gaze. Doesn't have to turn much. Switch and switch. Whoo, Lordy. And switch. Good. We got a couple left. Switch and switch. Two more. Good. Switch and switch. And let those arms go. Wow. Right? It's just incredible to me how quick those arms can get tired. And there's a big difference. If you take one arm out and don't fire up anything, right? You're still working. You're still working these shoulder muscles, but then firm the arm, right? Maybe squeeze the fist and then drop the fingers or the knuckles toward the floor and lift up. Good. Drop down and up. Drop it down and up. You can go a little higher if your wrist is okay. And up. Good. Just one more. Firm the arm and up and let go. Good. Same thing, other side, right? This is kind of spaghetti arm. There's nothing happening. Then firm it so you feel things starting to engage. Make a good fist. Hold that firmness even in the back. And then drop the knuckles and maybe lift them. Good. Drop and lift. 3, just 2 more. And 4, last one. Down and up, and then shake that out. Good job, everybody. Just shake all that out. Let's come out of those legs, get them nice and straight. If you don't need your hands to move the legs, that's even better. Either sit right up on a blanket or take that blanket out if it is throwing off your hip line. Nice flex of the feet, Dandasana, right? No kidding. Legs are active, feet are flexed, the chest is tall. Inhale, take the arms up. Good. Hold on to that beach ball. If you can't raise the arms, I would take them wide or I would take them in cactus. Okay. So don't hurt your shoulders. And then imagine getting really tall. Good. Bend one elbow and squeeze to the side. Ooh, good. Keep the legs fired and lift up. Exhale, other side. Just squeeze the elbow. It's not about going too far. And lift up. Good. Squeeze and up and squeeze like you're scrunching that side body. One more, both sides. And up and squeeze it and up. Good. Take both arms forward, pull the shoulders back, and then just reach with one arm and notice how that twists your spine, right? So we're not even talking big old twist, but we are putting a rotation in the spine. And then switch. You can pull the other arm back, keep the legs fired though, and switch. So one of the things they talked about, and please be mindful, always listen to your doctor, was that the body has to be able to rotate. So when we're told don't twist, um, the instructor said it's almost not possible. You have to rotate the spine in life, right? Think about it. I'm reaching for a door handle or something in front of me. I'm, you know, turning to look to back out in my car. So we have this rotation. Good. I want you to stay on one side and hold, and then reach that arm and feel the rotation, right? Nice, easy, safe twist. Please trust yourself. Take the other arm out, turn it down, thumb points down. Good. See if the front arm will reach a little more. Release, come back to center, pull the other one back, reach a little more. Here we are, rotation of the spine. Breathe, take the arm out, and then just see. So I'm not bringing the arm behind me, I'm just seeing if the front arm will reach further, a little further. Fire those legs back up. Good. Take it all center and release and maybe feel, right? There we went, right? We just worked all those lovely obliques. Okay, almost done with this. Fire up the legs. Take the arms up. Arms are optional. Lift one leg and breathe. Woo, good. One, you're here too. Opposite hand reaches. Don't have to touch. Take it up. Just 3, 2, and 3. Holy moly. Really shake that out. Lift up tall, big long spine. The number one thing with twists, any kind of rotation, long spine, not rounded. Okay, take it up. Lift the other leg. Keep your spine tall. Here we go. So reach opposite hand to foot. And 2. Woo! And 3. And let go. Good job, everyone. Shake that out. Bend both knees while we're here. We might as well do just a little bit of both. So feel free to sit on a blanket, especially if you're on a hard surface, so that you're not rubbing rubbing the flesh too much. Flex your feet. Lift up nice and tall. Take those arms out. Roll the shoulders back. See if you can come back a little bit. And notice, try not to round either in the low back or in the upper back, right? Keep the chest lifted and breathe here. Good. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lean back. Inhale. Exhale, lean back. Good. Inhale. Last one here. Exhale, lean back a little. Lean back a little more if you can. Hold. Lift one heel. Woo! Smile. Lower that heel slowly. Lift the other. If this hurts your back, please don't do this. And lower. Lift up a little, but not all the way. Lift one heel. Lower. Lift the other. Lower. Keep the lean. Hands come behind you. Lift the chest. Lift both heels. Push your thighs into your hands and don't let them move. Deep breath. One hand releases. Other hand releases, optional. And lower it all the way down. Whew, good job. Shake that out, everybody. And breathe. All right, so we are going to go to table pose. Adriana, this is where you'll have to, maybe not, or chair. For my lovelies who cannot get on both hands, we won't be here for too long. Plant your hands, tone the belly in, press the right leg back. Lift the leg, point your toes. Good. Take the left arm out. So right leg, left arm. Find that balancing table and then scoop that belly in, everybody. Scoop it in. Take the leg out to the side. Take the arm out to the side. Flex your foot. Hold. Take it center and release. Same thing, other side, left leg back, tone the belly in, lift the leg, point your toes. Reach with the right arm. Breathe. Take the leg out, take the arm out, then flex your foot. Hold. Bring everything back to center, release, and then come up to standing. So come up to standing any way that makes sense for you. You're not going to need your blanket right now. So you can move that out of the way. Good, shake that out. All right, so start with mountain pose and just grab a block if you've got it and place it between your legs. Squeeze the block. Feel your feet and feel, they talked about the triad of the feet. I always think of 4 points, but the triad would be big toe mound, pinky toe mound, and then the center back of the heel. So see if you can land on that and then just rock a little forward and back. The seminar yesterday said number one cause of fractures is falls. Makes sense, right? What does yoga do so well? It teaches us balance and it teaches us to hopefully not fall because we get stronger and we find more of our equilibrium. All right, so come to the center, squeeze your block. Your hands can come to your hips. Lift your heels and slowly lower. Good. Lift and lower. Squeeze up and down. Squeeze down. Last one. And down. All right. So we're going to do 5 more. And here is your option. Some of you have been told not to do impact. I'm totally fine with that. If you want, when you lower, you're going to lower a little harder. Okay. So that's the impact part. Do not have to do it if it doesn't make sense for you. So lift and lower. You can hear it, right? Nice vibration here. 4 and 5 and let that go, right? We don't do that a lot. And most of the time when I'm playing with impact, I've got sneakers. So don't worry about it if it doesn't make sense. Take that block out for now. We're going to use that in a minute. Your feet are hips width apart or slightly wider. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, have a seat. If your behind is sticking way out, let's tone in through the belly and lengthen the spine. The knees are separated from each other and they're not rocking in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Arms are optional for my darling friend out there. Inhale, up. Exhale. Two more. Exhale. Last one. And exhale and just release. Shake that out. We're going to do a lot of modifying here, a lot of options. So, one, we're doing that exact same thing. So, inhale, exhale, come on down to your squat. Play with it. Chest is lifted. Now, here's your option. Hands up, go away. A bee is checking me out. Option one, you're just standing. Two, option two is lift a knee. Here we go. Lift up, sit down. Other knee, lift, lower. Go slow enough that you feel your standing leg. And four. Good. Up, whoop. Too fast. Five. Make sure you pause. Six. Seven. One more. And eight. Take that out. Good. Option three. Yes, we're doing legs. We're doing squats. All right, take the arms up. Exhale. Knee up, hands up, hold. Breathe. Hands down, squat. Other knee. And down. Try not to rush it. And down. And up. Woo-hoo-hoo. And down. I couldn't decide. Almost this morning I was playing around out here. I thought, I feel like a cheerleader. And down. Last one. And up. Stick it. And down. Good. Shake that out. Next series, if you want, grab a block. Don't have to have it at all. Take the block in your left hand. If you are this way on your mat, you might want to turn sideways so you have the long side of your mat. Don't need a block. Find your breath. All right, so here we're going to play with this idea of the first thing we're going to do, feet or hips width apart. We're coming back to that squat. Now this block is going to be kind of your focusy area. So I'm going to squat, and if you can, just tap your block. When you lift up, opposite knee to where the hand is. Okay, so that's the first one. It's pretty similar to what we did, just a little deeper squat. So take it down and reach it up. The sideways thing is going to come in a second. Down and up. One more just like that. Down and up. This is all that dynamic movement we talked about. Either three more of those, or here's where I want you to be cautious. Just watch for a second. We're going to go here and then here. Okay, so big squat instead of going here to here. Don't have to do it. All right, here we go. So inhale, arm up, knee up. Exhale, go wide if you want. Squat, tap, come back to center. Inhale up, one, and out. Come back to center. One more, up. Come back to center. Good. Same thing, other side. Open it up, chest up. Everything feels good. Three of them just with the knee. Here we go. So lift up. Try to get neutral and bend to squat. Two and three. Whoo. Stand up. Okay, optional. Step out to the side. Here we go. Up. Take it wide. Good form, up, out to the side, and up, out to the side. Shake that out. We got one left in this little series. This will be reminiscent for John and I. We were doing a online exercise thing, and she used to do these. Option one, you're right back where we were, right? Here we are. This is serious work, right? We're working hips, knees, ankles, everything. Option two, here, step out, come back to neutral. Option three, no step in. Okay, John will remember this one, I think. So we're going to go up. We're going to go out. Try not to step in when you come back to neutral. That's the last one. Working with balance, ankles, legs, all that stuff. Here we go. Ready? Inhale up. Exhale out. Come back up. Whew. Step out. I know. Up. Out. Last one. Up and out, and then back to the middle. So what happened there, right? 3 progressions from very stable to a little less stable to a lot less stable, right? That's what we're talking about. Switch the block to the other side, and then we're done with this. Don't you feel like a cheerleader? Like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Give me a Y. No. All right. Last one. What did we do? 5? Did we do 5 of those? Close enough? All right. 5 of those, your choice, or just stand in a gorgeous mountain pose. Here we go. Lift up, step out. Option to not touch. And up, out, up, woo, out. Last one. Out. And step it together. Well done, everybody. Shake that out. Set your block aside. Nice mountain pose. Stand tall. Watch the back of the knees. Roll the shoulders. And feel your body, right? Just feel what's happening. All right. So come to the back end of your mat. Again, just kind of thinking about this idea that if fractures, the number one cause of fractures is falls, right? How do we negotiate that in life? So you're at the back of the mat. Find your sight in front of you. Please don't look down. All you're going to do is walk from the back of your mat, purposely, slowly, to the front of your mat. I want you to feel your feet. When you get to that front edge, pause. So that's easy, everybody. We do it all day long. I want you to walk backwards. Same. Feel your entire foot and then step back. Keep your gaze forward or forward and down, not down. And then when you get to the back of your mat, pause. Once again, right? We don't think about the forward walking. Come forward, pause, mountain pose, step back. Should be pretty easy for most of us. If this makes you uncomfortable, please don't do it. All right. So this time, heel toe. Heel to toe. Heel to toe. Stay tall. Try not to look down. Except I wanted to see where the front of my mat was. And then heel toe backwards. Harder. Please be mindful. You would think that would be that hard. Good. Last one, forward and back. Interestingly, they said one of the things that they do when they're checking your frailty is this walking on basically on a tightrope, just to see if you can maintain balance. Good. And just shake that out. If that was wobbly for you, You got your homework. Okay. All right. So up to the front of your mat. Another thing we don't think about in yoga, hardly ever, is how we transition. So we're at the front of our mat, hands are to our hearts. Want you to hinge at the hips, but not drop your chest, right? Just hinge at the hips. And then a short step back with your right foot. If you can, land the heel, lift the chest, take the arms up. Exhale, step forward. Hinge at your hips, same thing, same side, except you're stepping back further if you can. So step back maybe 2/3 of the way into a normal lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, step forward. Last one, same side. Bend the knees, tone the belly, step back to your level, your comfort, and then step forward. Good. Release the hands. Same thing, other side. Soften the knees, short step back. In your lunge, arms up. See if you can plant the heel, back heel, right? This might be where your knees handle your lunge. It's okay. Come back to center. Soften the knees a little further back. See if you can land the heel. If you can't, don't worry, right? Stretching through that Achilles and step forward. Last one, bend the knees. Step back to your distance. Inhale, nice easy lunge. Hands back to heart, step forward. First choice. First choice is you're going to step back to your distance, take the arms up, and then step forward. Second choice, the front knee, when you step forward, that knee's coming up. And then you're going back. Okay? All right, I know. Lots of little baby impacts today to get us used to this idea that we could create some impact that reverberates literally up, 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 and gets these femurs and this back stronger is the idea. All right, here we go, everybody. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the knees. Step back to your lunge. Doesn't have to be far. When you're ready, either step forward or push the hands down, lift the knee. Exhale, step back. Gentle and up. Good. 3 left, 1 side. Push. And back. 4. Last one. 5. Step back and release. Shake it out. So all my walkers out there, my tennis players, right? Bicyclists, all of this. So good for you. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. We usually pick our favorite side first. So let's pick our other favorite side. Mountain pose, chest is lifted. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart, the knees bend. Step back to your level. When you're ready, up and back. And 2 and back. 3 and back. 4 whew, and back. 5 and back. Whew, and step forward. All right. Well done, everybody. Shake that out. It's an amazing amount of work that that you start to feel. If you're able, your foot's comfortable, just turn your top of your foot under, whoop, to stretch out the front of the ankle. And when you do that, lift up really tall. Comfortable, take the arms up. And release. Other side, back. This might hurt some of your feet, especially if you've had surgery. So please don't do it. And release, shake that out. So the last one here for standing, I think, from a balance standpoint. So we're at the front of our, well, not necessarily the front. We're going to play with the idea of dancer pose. If you know who you are, you can take one or both hands to the wall in front of you, and then you're just going here, okay? Woo, hey, hamstring. Just there. Otherwise, I want you to play with this idea a little bit. It's a small dancer. So bend the knees, shift into I'm on my right foot. If you can, you're grabbing your left foot. If you cannot, either a strap or just press that thigh back. Okay? Take the other arm up. Hold here. I don't want you to lean forward. And maybe feel the stretch on your left or your bent knee side. Take that right arm out to the side. Make a fist. Thumb is pointed up. Roll both shoulders back. And breathe. Take that same arm. Bring it behind you. See if you can walk it up your back. Hold. Last one. Release the foot. And just take the other arm straight up. And release. Whew. So what happens there? If I'm doing this, my hamstring back here isn't really working all that hard because my hand is holding my foot. As soon as I let go, holy moly, that hamstring has to work to hold that leg in place. So, and we're playing with balance again, right? So let's just do the other side. Standing up really tall, soften the knees, bend the other knee, in this case, my right knee, and either hold it or not. Other arm comes up. You might be right here. You might have fingertips to the desk or to the wall. Good. That arm that's up, take it out to the side. Make a soft fist and the thumb points up and firm that arm and both shoulders press back. Release that, take it behind you, and just see if the hand will go anywhere around the back. Release the foot. Woo! I know, my hamstring's going, what the heck? And release that. Shake it out. Lordy, Lord, Lord, Lord. Back to the first leg. Bend the left. Open the shoulder. Too close. Take the right arm up. One, you're here. Two, if you want to play with more traditional dancer, you can take the torso forward or top arm goes out, fist, strong arm. Take it behind you. Release that leg. Maybe you find a little cow face arms. Maybe you take the torso forward. And release. Shake that out. It's like a puzzle to me. Yeah, you play, you play, you play. What if I did this? What if I did this? What happens here? What throws my balance finally? Which for me was when I tried to hold fingers, my torso went kind of sideways. And that's all cool. Like it's all interesting. The body's like, oh, wait, something completely different and the same at the same time. All right, second side, and then we're done. Soften, shift into your standing leg. Either grab the foot or not. Take the other arm up. Either take the torso forward just for some play and then bring it back up. Left arm out to the side, firm the arm, squeeze your fist. Take that hand behind you, reach the fingers up your back. Release the foot, try to keep it there. Whew. Bend the top elbow, cow face arms, maybe a little forward bend, and release. Whew. Good job, everybody. Shake that out. Maybe sideways on your mat. Toes are pointing forward. Deep hinge on those hips. Take your hands to the front shin so you're halfway down. Keep the back of the knees soft. Press your hands into your shins into your hands. Imagine pressing your feet out to the edges of your yoga mat. Take one arm out to the side. Take the other arm out to the side. Squeeze the heck out of your bellies. Make fists. Turn one thumb back. Switch. Turn the other thumb back. Just switch. One more, both sides. Switch. Release. Either your hands are to your shins or your fingertips are to the floor. Deep breath, everybody. Press the pinky edges of your feet out away from the center line. Good. And then heel toe in, bend the knees. Take your hands to your knees and come all the way to standing. Well done. Well done. That was some interesting, some interesting work. We're going to come to the floor, coming onto our backs. Come to the floor in the way that makes sense for you. If you want to use the no hand method, for me, I would take my feet wide, start to come into a squat, lift the heels, and then have a seat. Hard to get back from that if you're not using hands, but again, might as well play here. And then very, very slowly come down to your back. All really slow, use that belly. And then let your head, neck, shoulders, everything come to the floor. Plant your feet. Maybe check the hips. Where are they in space? I did forget to cue, you may want a strap, but you don't need a strap. So that's up to you. Whew. All right. Bring your right knee to your chest, everybody. Take the hands behind your right thigh or your strap around your foot. Extend that right leg up to the ceiling. Shoulders stay down, the foot is flexed. And then just point and flex your foot just a little bit here. Good. And then give me a big circle with that ankle. And circle the other way. And then flex the foot. Release the leg. Take the hands up toward the ceiling, but the shoulders stay planted. One, you're here. That's enough. Two, you're just going to lift your left foot out off the floor a couple of inches. Your knee is still bent. And breathe. If your lower back is chatty, the hands come down and maybe they go under your sacrum. Keep everything else the way it is. Bring the left knee toward your chest and then press it straight out, slow. Try not to arch. Bring the left knee into your chest and straight out. Good. Bring it in. Press it out. Good. Listen up. One last element. Left elbow to left knee. Both limbs go straight out. The right side staying lifted. Just three. Elbow to knee. Arm and leg straight out. Last one. Squeeze, everybody. Straight out. Everything releases. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Both feet to the floor, pause here, check in. Bring your left knee to your chest. Wrap the hands behind your left thigh. Take that leg up toward the ceiling. Shoulders stay down best you can. And then point, flex, point, flex. You can, when you flex, you probably can see the front shin contracting. When you point, the back of that lower leg, the calf muscle contracts. And nice big circle with your ankle. Circle the other way, keeping some lubrication in those ankles. And then flex the foot, tone your belly, both arms go up, drop the shoulders back to the floor. Lift your right foot a couple of inches and hold. Good. 3 times, right knee to chest. Right leg extends straight along your mat. Good. Bring it in. This is slow core work. And out. Last one of these. And out. Good. Right elbow to right knee. You're still staying shoulders down. Extend everything out. Good. Right knee to right elbow. Extend the right side long. Last one. Bring it in. Bring it out. Release knees to chest. And both feet to the floor. We're almost done with the core part. Both knees to chest. Hands behind both thighs, both legs straight up. The hands are just kind of resting there at the back thighs, not really pulling or just supporting. Point and flex both feet. Circle both ankles. Circle the other way. Flex both feet. Either your hands are down on your mat, hands are flat, arms are flat, shoulders are flat, or your hands are underneath your hips to support your lower back. I want you to lower both feet by just a couple of inches. And you can point or flex. Flex your feet, just lower your right foot about 1 foot's length. Both legs straight. Bring the right leg back up, lower the left foot about 1 foot length. And up, lower the right leg, I don't know, 2 feet, two or 3 feet length. Woo! And up, lower the left foot. Keep the shoulders down and lift. Lower the right foot until it's, golly, really getting close to the floor, but not all the way, maybe 2/3 of the way. And lift. Lower the left, maybe 2/3 of the way. We're almost done. Hang in there. And up. Lower the right foot until it's hovering. And lift. Lower the left until it's hovering. And lift. Here we go. Lower both legs all the way down until they land. Ooh, good. Bend both knees. Optional here, just a little easy Baddha Konasanas. Take the soles of the feet together. Maybe your arms are in cactus. Rock the legs side to side. And then allow the knees to settle, lift the hips, and really lengthen that low back so that there's just a minimal arch there. Arms are out at cactus. Legs are in Baddha Konasana. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. Draw both knees back together. Cross your left knee over your right. Bring both knees to your chest. You can use your hands if you want to draw the knees in, just stretching out that hip. Good. Release. Other side. Release. Go back to the first side just for a moment. And then either stay here or walk your hands down each shin. Move the heels away from the glutes. If you can, you're grabbing the feet or the shins or the ankles. So cow face legs. If this hurts, if it's a stretch, you're doing it. If it hurts, come on out and just go to knees. Release. Switch sides. Either you're holding the feet, the ankles, the shins, or none of the above. And release. Undo your knees, both knees to chest. And then one leg straightens all the way down to the corner edge of your mat. The other leg straightens to the other corner of your mat. And we are ready for Shavasana. So find a very comfortable Shavasana if you want something under those knees or thighs. Take a moment there to allow that to happen. And come back to the breath for just a moment. Nice, easy, deeper breath. Notice that your practice helps you breathe deeper. Try to relax your jaw. And for my one friend out there who cannot lay on her back, a seated Shavasana or on your side makes perfect sense. Feel your breath and feel your body melt. Go softer still. For those of you who are ready, just start to wake yourselves up. Maybe turn the head gently side to side. Bend the knees, draw your knees toward your chest. And then allow the knees to roll to one side. Curl over, fetal pose. And then press yourself up nice and slow. Pause. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale it to your heart. Bow to your own inner strength and willingness to explore. Namaste, everybody.
Namaste.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Namaste.
Thanks, everyone, for coming to class on a
Thank you,
Sunday.
Mary.
You're welcome.